He stays alive, still 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box, George Springer. Skied into straightaway right after it is eaten. But he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Stepping in now, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
From the belt, the pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
In there, 2-2. Springer stands at second with no outs. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3. And that's out number 1. One out now in the Houston third. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Here comes the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. One out and a runner on second base. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 2-2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Tony Mason, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Mason is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
The 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 1-0 Houston. Leading off the inning, Juan Soto. And they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Swing. The miss, it's 0-2. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Thames.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way out to left center. Brantley on the move, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Here's Howie Kendrick. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Kendrick is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 10th round during the 2002 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley's after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The bat, number 9, designated hitter.
Striding in once again, Josh Rojas. He reached on a single in his first try. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Onto the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Nationals leave one. They're down 1-0. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Astros, the left fielder, Michael.
First pitch on its
Brantley.
way. He pulls this one into right. Eaton is there, 1 away. So with 1 away,
now
let's
batting,
punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And you can see a 7-mile-an-hour differential there from one to the other. No balls and a strike to count.
A great swing right there. I know the ball foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So
now
bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a curveball misses inside.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, the pitch. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
The set and the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Ready with the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Gurriel on second. Correa on at first with 2 down. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Into the box now, George Springer, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 on its way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Ground ball foul down the left side. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Astros lead this one 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Robles. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Behind 0-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a ground ball for Altuve, could be two. The second for one to Gurriel, and they get them both.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And a ball 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And Brantley will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nationals go quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. Max Scherzer is going to come on now, as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring. Digging in to try it again, Jose Altuve. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Turning for second is Altuve. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Into the box, Alex Bregman, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. Scherzer racked up over 2,300 innings of work on major league mounds, and with an ERA just up and late reactions, and they got him. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Scherzer is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now, Tony Mason, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Ball 1.
1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Bregman stands at first with 1 out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Up next for the Astros, the left fielder, Michael.
Now at the plate, Michael Brantley hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
From the stretch. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Jordan Alvarez, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. At the plate, Trey Turner 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The shortstop, Trey.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
1 away now. Here's Adam Eaton. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. One and two now to Adam Eaton.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hit well on the ground to first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Now batting, Juan Soto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Brantley has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone.
The batter, the first baseman, Eric Thames.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals first baseman.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Howie Kendrick, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Pitch popped up. Bregman has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Nats leave a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Anthony Swarzak is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in His 8th ball game here this spring.
Number 38, Anthony.
So coming to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Eaton on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Josh Reddick. Lifted the other way to left center. Robles is on his horse. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Back here at Forbes Field in the Steel City. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings.
Daniel Robertson.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Settling in now, Victor Robles. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Victor Robles goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80%.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. Still down 3-0. Kevin Quackenbush will come on and pitch for the 7th time here this spring.
Number 59.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, George Springer. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. Quackenbush, a 6'4" right-hander. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Now another two.
Nope.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The second baseman.
Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And there's out number 2.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
So stepping in, Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopper foul. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. up high. 2-1 now.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
2 out, nobody on. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tony Mason, man at first after the 2-out walk. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Bregman, the runner at first with 2 gone. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robles is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Houston, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Leading off the inning, Kurt Suzuki, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Joe Smith will come on now and take the ball for the fourth time this spring.
Number 38.
First delivery to him on the way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Hard hit ball to second, and this is going to find its way into right for a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the eighth.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
In now, Trey Turner, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Andrew Stevenson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 17. Andrew.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Brantley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Wellington Castillo will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Francis Marte takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Marte.
In there, 0-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Ryan Zimmerman will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Ryan Zimmerman.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Two balls and a strike. The 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Michael Taylor will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Suzuki on third. Casilla over at second. Zimmerman at first. 2 out in the inning. Taylor, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. 3 left for Washington. They trail in this one 3-0. Andrew Stevenson will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 17.
Ryan Zimmerman will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now at first base, number 11, Ryan
Daniel Hudson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Daniel Hudson.
Number 18 is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. Matt Williamson is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. So striding forward now, Michael Brantley. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And this will be fouled away. And this misses, and Hudson goes to a full count now. It's 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Into the box now, Jordan Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled away. Drilled down the line. This is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2 and a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A ball and a strike, the count to the Astros first baseman.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2 off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Zimmerman is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Striding in, Carlos Correa. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And that's in there for strike 1. Breaking ball down around the knees, laid off and called a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Way outside. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1. They lead it 3-0. Brendan Dixon is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th.
Dixon.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Roberto Ozuna takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54, Roberto
Line toward right center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
He's set. Here it comes. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. On the move is Reddick. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Astros led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Forrest Whitley takes home the win. Eric Fetty was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the New York Mets and the Houston Astros. And now a chance to meet the Mets. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Mark Leiter Jr. will be on the mound for the Astros. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He will lead this one off today.
Ahmed Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1.
First pitch, 107.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Now the 1-1 pitch. Drilled to first. Schreiber comes up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball. 1-1. Nimmo, a rare Wyoming native. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3 and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, they have to be very happy with Aledmys Diaz right now. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Garrett Richards gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Richards. This guy's stuff is unbelievable. 95 to 97 miles an hour with sink, and sometimes that fastball he throws, it has a mind of its own. Sometimes it sinks, sometimes it cuts. Good, hard, vicious breaking slider, and his changeup has gotten better. The key to Garrett Richards is staying healthy, and if he's healthy and brings his A game, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter every time he takes the bump.
Stepping up to the plate, Miles Straw. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 26.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
1-1.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Jack Mayfield is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Mayfield, a native Texan. He's a second-year big leaguer. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Next up from New York, Peter Alonso.
Leading off for the Mets, The first base.
First pitch on its way.
20.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Now in the box, Michael Conforto.
Michael Conforto.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball one. In his career, Conforto has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 is laid off of down and in. The 3-1 and a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Batting fifth. The left fielder, J.D. Davis.
Next for the Mets, J.D. Davis. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Sharp ground ball toward the hole and just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tucker waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting eighth. The designated hitter, Matt.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Adams. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Ready with the 1-2. A little roller toward the hole. Reined in. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Aledmys Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Aledmys Diaz.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Down and away, ball 1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And 2-2.
2-2.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on balls.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Standing in, number 11. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Maldonado, base runner at first with 1 out. And he misses with it. 1-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That will look like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Here it comes on 1-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
in now, Abraham Torrey, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Runners are at first and second with one away. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So striding in, Scott Schreiber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's way off balance with the swing there. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
He's set. The 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning.
Hey fans, want an even easier way to buy tickets to an upcoming game? Well, what could be easier than doing it through your mobile phone? Visit MLB.com on your mobile device. Select the game you want and bring your digital ticket with you to the game or print them at home. How easy is that? Visit MLB.com/tickets for all the details. Fans, since 1980, Make-A-Wish has granted life-changing wishes for children with critical illnesses. Children who have wishes granted build the emotional and physical strength needed to fight their medical condition. To help and support our cause, please visit us online at wish.org.